The four major portion of the mind. If you understand them and if you understand how they function, you will be experiencing them. That will be very helpful. The four major segments of the mind. First segment of the mind. In the language of those days, in Buddha's words, it was called Vijnana. The nearest English translation of that can be consciousness. First part of the mind, consciousness. Its job is to cognize. All the six sense doors we have, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue, the body, skin and the mind. All the six sense doors have six separate vijnanas, six separate consciousness. Eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, mind consciousness. Six vijnanas. Something comes in contact at any sense door. A sound comes in contact at the ear sense door and the ear consciousness will arise. A shape, a form, a color, a light comes in contact with the eye sense door. Eye consciousness will arise. Smell comes in contact with the nose. Nose consciousness will arise. Taste comes in contact with the tongue. Tongue consciousness will arise. Something tangible comes in contact with the body. Body consciousness will arise. A thought, a emotion comes in contact with the mind. Mind consciousness will arise. These six consciousness, their job is to cognize. Something has happened. Ear consciousness. A sound has come in contact with the ear. Ear consciousness arises. Look, something has happened. And immediately another part of the mind will raise its head. In the language of those days it was called sanya. The nearest English translation can be perception. Its job is to recognize. A sound has come in contact with the ear. The first part will say something has happened at the ear sense door. That's all. And the second part will try to recognize what has happened. Words. What words? Words of abuse or words of praise. It recognizes with all the experience of the past, all the conditioning of the past and all the memory of the past, it recognizes. And not only recognizes, it gives an evaluation. Words of abuse, oh, very bad. Words of praise, ah, wonderful. And as soon as this second part has done its job, third part starts working. In the language of those days it was called Vedana, sensations, experiencing sensations on the body. As soon as evaluation is given that these are words of praise and wonderful, you will notice there is a flow of very subtle and pleasant vibrations. Throughout the body there is a flow of pleasant vibration because the evaluation is that these are very good words. Words of abuse and evaluation given very bad, and you find there is a flow of very unpleasant sensation on the body. The third part of the mind experiences sensations on the body, pleasant, unpleasant. And then immediately the fourth part of the mind raises its head. In the language of those days it was called sankhara. Its job is to react. This word, remember, I will be using it again and again throughout this coming 6 days. Sankhara. It is actually the motivation of the mind, the reaction of the mind. And it is something which is a heap of action. The first cognizing is not an action, it will not give any fruit. Recognizing is not an action, it won't give any fruit. Feeling is not an action, it won't give any fruit. But this sankhara, the reaction, this is an action. This gives fruit. Because you repeatedly, you keep on repeating it, words of praise, pleasant sensation, and this part of the mind keeps repeating, I want it more, I want more, craving, clinging, continuously craving, clinging. Words of abuse, unpleasant sensation, this part of the mind reacting, aversion, hatred, I don't like it, I want to get rid of it, aversion, continuous aversion. This sankhara, this is the volition of the mind which results into mental action, and this gives fruit. How deep is your sankhara? How strong is the seed? What is the quality of this sankhara? That kind of fruit will come. There are three types of sankharas. One keeps on generating three types of sankharas. Wholesome, unwholesome, leave aside. Three kinds of sankharas. One is like a line drawn on the water. As you draw, so it gets eliminated. As you draw, so it gets eliminated. Second is like a line drawn on the beach, sand. Morning you have drawn a line, by evening it got eliminated. And the third is like a line drawn on rock, deep line with chisel and hammer, very deep. It takes years together to get it eradicated, but very deep line. This third one is very dangerous. And this is what we keep on doing. When you keep on repeating anger, and you keep on repeating anger, hatred, passion, fear, worry, anxiety, depression, all these defilements, you keep on repeating, it goes deeper, and it gives deeper results. Much more misery it will give.